The NBA gave the people what they want. The Western Conference Finals matchup that we all dreamed of early in the season is finally upon us between the Rockets and the Warriors. But first, we're going to discuss how we got there. Last night, Chris Paul told us after the game that James Harden was ailing. So what did he do? He went out and scored 41 points, went 8 for 10 from 3, had 10 assists, 20 points in the fourth quarter. Jalen Rose, what did you see from CP3?
The exact reason why he came to Houston, because when James Harden was unable to perform at a high level earlier in that series, Chris Paul had an amazing game. When James Harden took 22 shots and had 18 points in the closeout game, Chris Paul was amazing. Career playoff high in points, career playoff high in threes made. Chris Paul has continued to improve at basketball, which I appreciate. He could always dribble and shake and bake, but now Chris Paul got a handle. He'll put you on skates. Yes, he was always a guy that flirted with 20 points per game, but now he's a scorer. Actually, per numbers, the best isolation scorer in the entire NBA. You see how he can make it from 3. He always had the snake dribble where he could put somebody on his hip, get to the lane and shoot a runner, shoot a floater. He's aggressive. He makes timely buckets. He was clutch. He was the guy that played in the most playoff games, that had never been to the Western or any conference finals, and he was determined to lead his team there, and he got it done.
He did so much well last night, except for wearing clothing. Let's take a look at Chris Paul and PJ Tucker in the post-game press conference. That's PJ Tucker right there, first of all. And then Chris Paul, what is going on with these two? What is with the hats and the jackets? Is that coordinated? Is this a coincidence? What is that?
I like the hats. I'm not mad at the jacket or the sweater. I figured you would oppose them.
Okay.
I actually think they're fly, sir.
You think that's fly? You would wear that. See, that looks like something you would wear on Get Up, to be honest with you. That does look like something you'd wear at Get Up. It does. So, sometimes I don't even need coffee in the morning. I can just look at your outfit and it just wakes me up with the pure brightness of it all. Also, after that game, we had
I'm
the
the
Warriors.
same guy that wore a red, white, and suit to the draft.
Yeah, we shouldn't be doing fashion segments with you. We also have this. The Warriors finished off the Pelicans after a late fury from the Pelicans. It was a pretty easy win for the Warriors. After the game, Draymond Green was asked about the Western Conference Finals.
Man, we won 2 championships in 3 years. We're not about to run off talking about how bad we want to play somebody. Like, we want to win another championship. And it don't matter who's in the way of that.
If you're like me, you spent most of the time watching that just wondering about the triple extra large leather jacket. But he said he downplayed the fact, oh, we're not going to talk about that. We're the champions. We don't need to say who we want to play or we want to play them. We'll face anybody. It's about us. Do you believe Draymond when he says that?
Actually, I do believe him. Do you have the rim shot available? If so, maybe that was a jacket he got from Charles Barkley. But here's the thing. When you've won 2 of the last 3 championships, like the Golden State Warriors have, they are not in the business of circling opponents. That happens the other way around. How many times in sports, when a team wins the championships, the Eagles will face it this year, Villanova's going to face it this year, that, oh, when the champ comes to town, they're going to get everybody's best effort.
Yep.
So for the Golden State Warriors, that's been commonplace for them basically the last handful of years. And so now that they're playing the Houston Rockets, they're like, oh, okay, let me see this right. We beat Chris Paul when he was with the Clippers.
Yep.
Houston beat Chris Paul when he was with the Clippers. So he leads the Clippers to join the Rockets, and y'all think they about to beat us? Let's suit it up and get it on. And I appreciate how he made this. I appreciate his answer.